Grand Rising, Grand Rising. All right. First one to start out with the talking drums of Africa. Here we go. Boom, the boom, the boom, 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 boom, the boom. Ay, ay, hey, ay, ay, get it now. Boom, the boom, the boom, boom, the boom, the boom, boom, the boom, the boom, boom, the boom. Kick your leg out. Throw your hands up. Kick your legs out. Throw your hands up. Just breathe it in. Oh, scream and shout. Here we go. Boom, the boom, the boom, boom, the boom, the boom, boom, the boom, 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 the boom, the boom, boom. All right. So get the breath going, get yourself going. All right. Gonna start out today. Two of them today. We're gonna start out again with Mayat. Did that the other day, but we'll do it again. Mayat, an ancient Egyptian female goddess who represented truth, morality, balance, and justice, which were the foundations of ancient Egyptian civilization. Ancient Egyptians believed she was the judge on who to enter the afterlife through weighing their soul against her feather of truth. The earliest writings which mention Mayat date back to more than 2,300 years ago to the Old Kingdom of Egypt. She is often profiled as a winged female with an ostrich feather on her head, which was her feather of truth. She was seen as a model of human behavior, and if humans were in tune with her spirit, they would live well. The ancient Egyptians believed Mayat bound everything together, making people, the world, and the universe indestructible. That is Mayat. And then we're going to go ahead and do the earliest known surgery is 2300 BC, conducted in Egypt about 2300 BC. There were three levels of injuries in ancient Egypt. They were treatable, contestable, and untreatable. During the time, ancient Egyptian surgeons were able to perform brain surgery successfully. The tomb of Kar, who was a doctor during the 6th dynasty, held the earliest known surgical tools. Some surgical tools used were knives, pincers, scales, spoons, drills, saws, and a vase with burning incense. Artificial toes and eyeballs were also often used for decorative purposes. That is the earliest known surgery right there. All right. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna get this day started, right? Here we go. The phrase of today is it goes like this. There is no surprise more magical than the surprise of being loved. There is no surprise more magical than the surprise of being loved. The question is, when have I been loved? When have I been surprised by love? Again, when have I been surprised by love? All together now. There is no surprise more magical than the surprise of being loved. Question is, when have I been surprised by love? All right, like you and I. All right, go ahead, shoot up.
Yes, it is. Grand Rising.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising.
I am in the city of La Sierra, California.
All right, go ahead, shooting from La Sierra, California.
When have I been surprised by love? Is the question.
The question, I'll say it again. There is no surprise more magical than the surprise of being loved. The question is, when have I been surprised by love?
I'm gonna say hmm, when have I been surprised by love? That's a good question. Um, I'm gonna say when others were there for you, when in times of trying times, when you have your situations where life can break you down or beat you down, when there's somebody that was there for you that you didn't expect to be there for you. I would say that would be the surprise by love, because it takes love for a person to have concern for you enough to assist you in a situation where you're going through a rough time. So I would have to say that would be the surprise, because I, didn't expect a person to be there at a certain time, and they were there to help me through really trying times. And life always throws us curveballs, and sometimes the curveball hit really hard, and it can put you in a really down state of mind, or um, could send you into a state of depression. And that person can be there for you to, or was there, because that has happened, and was there to bring me out of that situation. Depression can take you into a really bad funk, that it might be hard for you to get your own self out of. And you need that friend or family to help you come out of it. And so to have somebody there in that situation was surprising. And to help me through was surprising, yes. So that's what I have to say. Uh, when love surprised me, was helping me get through really bad situation, come out of a really bad state of mind, and helping me come back to reality, coming back to life. So yeah, that's it for me. I know that's short, but that's what comes to mind.
All right, all right. Thank you
Mhm.
very much. You said when others are there for you, because life can beat you down, and someone is there for you. It takes the love to when in a situation you didn't expect a person to be there, and it's like you're not knowing they're there. It's like a curveball. You don't know what's coming, and when a person is there, it can get you out of depression. You need friends or family to be there and helping you get through that situation. Through life and help you get through another day. We definitely do need that. I have a lot of friends that have PTSD from the Marine Corps. Just have to help them out of the situation, help them feel better, help them get out of that funk, change their mindset. And it's always say, love conquers all. Love is pain too. Love, you got to know love until you go through something. So it is definitely something that we want to help have somebody there for us and get us through those trying times and make life better for us. So I definitely agree with you. Somebody goes through a certain situation in life, or you just don't know when you're in that downfall or that spiral, and somebody can say a kind word, or it could be monetary or material, whatever the case may be. But as long as it gets you through it, and they're doing the act local, they didn't have to do that, and then you surprised at them being there. So that's definitely a good one right there. And I'm reading in, and I'll go ahead. There is no surprise more magical than the surprise of being loved. Question is, when have I been surprised by love? There is no surprise more magical than the surprise of being loved, because it is very magical, because you don't know what it is. You just think it's there. I think of a mother's love for a child, or a father's love for the child. It's unconditional. It's something that and when you're that child, you don't realize what it is until you get older. You might be thinking one way, a little selfish. You don't know better, but it's an unconditional love that can never be replaced. It's because that's a birth. You're tied to each other by blood, and it's also it's good when you see the child grow up. Same thing as a parent. You see that, and it's like, wow, that's I raised this, and you kind of like surprised at what you see, or when they do something good, or you're happy about it, even if if it's a kid, when they're a kid, they fall down. You're like, oh, I gotta help them, or whatever the case may be. But that's a magical moment. Also, being in love. Being in love. You do some things that you don't even know that you're gonna do. You're like, whoa, what am I doing? Why do my heart feel like this? What the heck is going on? Your body feels different. Your stomach gets queasy. You get chills. It's just you just feel like a kid all over again. It's just the surprise by it because you didn't think you were, but then when you find out you are, it's like wow, what a feeling. It's a great feeling to be in love, to be with a partner who you can communicate with, and you feel like all things are going in the right direction. It's like you're unstoppable. It's anything can be done. It's a feeling that is magical. It's a magical feeling, and to be in that position, and not only that, to be as who said it? It's so good loving somebody when somebody loves you back. Hey, to be loved and to be loved in return is the only thing my heart desires. Just appreciate, hey, the little things I do. Oh, you the one who's got me inspired. Keep on
Keep
lifting,
on
lifting
lifting,
me
lifting
higher.
me higher. So
Yeah,
good loving
yeah.
somebody when somebody loves you back.
There
And
you go.
that's
That's
a
it.
fact.
That's it. That's it. That's it. They said it right there. So, when you got that feeling, you feel like you can float. It's magical, like a magic carpet ride. Just a great feeling. I'm not saying it comes around often, but it does come around. And when it comes around, it's a beautiful thing, not just to be in love, but to be loved back also, to be loved in return. It's very magical. That's a thing, we all strive for from life. We always want yearn to be with somebody and have somebody love us back, not just be one sided, have to be both ways. And,
Mhm.
seeing my parents when they were together, that was magical. Seeing them, how they interacted, or just remember it's the elder age and, going on cruises and going out of town. And my dad would just tie my mother's shoes. She laying on the little, I don't know what they call them, chairs. You lay back and then he just tying her shoes, or just little things you notice along the way. And or when I took him to Dominican Republic, and he said, well, I took him, said, I'm gonna take you for your birthday. And he said, well, I gotta ask your mom first, just the respect of after all that time, still have to say, hey, I gotta ask her. I can't go without her permission. And that's just amazing. Today nowadays you don't see that too much, and you might see in the first year or something, but not 40, 50 years down the road, 50 years is like, oh, well, shit, they know who I am. But no, it's the respect and of each other's opinion. And, even when we were kids, we couldn't get over on one parent because all the parent already knew, they talked to each other about it. That's kind of rare
Mhm.
nowadays as well. So just those things like that, that's magical. It's a surprise, because you don't shouldn't be a surprise, but it is, to see that on a daily basis and to be able to grow up with that is a beautiful thing. So, that is very magical. And the love that you have between two people is always great. So we gotta go out there and the love that we have for other people in the world. You have a passion for love, a passion in what you do, and when you do something that you love, you're gonna talk about it. You're gonna be passionate about it. You're gonna be excited. I hear people all the time that go to work and they just going to go to work to get the check. But when you're passionate about what you do, you put more effort into it. You care more about it. You do things and you have that inspiration to go ahead and do it. You have more motivation to do so because you're making a difference in what you do and maybe making a difference in what the world does or your community or your family. There's a lot of things out there that we can do that we can love. And they always say, if you can do it for free, that's what you should be doing. And you get paid for it, So you can do it for free, you're doing what you love, So it's a great thing to do that and be in that field of what you do love and instead of what you're doing for the money. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a magical thing. As I said, surprise of being in love and being loved or surprised by love. Love is conquers all. When you got love in your life, there's yeah, nothing wrong. It's just a great thing out there, and we just want to go out there and continue to love what we do and love people. And we always, it says each one teach one. You want to go ahead and show the others that you by example, lead by example. Sometimes when you're in a relationship, you have to be the first one to show it. You have to be vulnerable. You're gonna go through pain. You're gonna go through things. You're gonna go through that fire. You're gonna go through ups and downs. But when you go through it and you have the love, you can get on the other side and be like, "Wow, we did it." And it's amazing for what we've done, and we had a fun time doing it versus uh, uh, strenuous time or stressful time or unhappy times. You can go through it, and it's like you can communicate. And if you have a disagreement, you can agree to disagree, and you can talk it out with adults instead of getting violent and angry and all these other things that take place. But you can still communicate, and then you can make, hey, we did this, and we can go ahead. That's when you're an adult instead of a child, and you know how to do things properly instead of improperly. So that's what I get out of that. And I guess that's it. It's just you and I. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess I will end it on that note. Today is motivating, miraculous, marvelous Monday. You guys out there, this is Monday. We will be putting this out there. If you want to look at my YouTube channel, maybe on Facebook. If you want to like my channel, subscribe to the channel, you can do so. Or if you want to go ahead and just leave a comment below, go ahead and leave a comment below. And I hope your day is a wonderful day. As I said, a motivating day, a miraculous day. It's a Monday, starting the week. And just go out there and have a great time. Enjoy your life. Enjoy what you do. Do what you love. And I'll go out there and love somebody and show them that you are going to be that inspiration today that they can look up to and look forward to. You have anything else to say before we go, Sheila, right quick?
Um, we could talk about the magical surprise of love is when you know that you have a partner, like you said, that is in your corner, and it makes life a lot easier. You have wake up in that happiness, you wake up in a different state of mind. Uh, Love does a lot for your state of mind and your well-being. And when you live in certainty, you know for certain that you have this person in your corner. And when you do get down and out or whatever, uh, you know that that person is going to be there for you. And you're certain about uh, the reaction of how you're going to deal you both are going to deal with certain things. And it makes life a lot easier, it makes life a lot happier, and you move in a different vibration. When you're in a happier state of mind, you're in a higher vibration, you can get more done, you can focus better. And you can also spread that to other people who don't get that, who don't have that. They see you happy, and you can spread that to them as well. So that came to my mind also. All right. That's it. Thank you.
All right. They say love conquers all. That's what they say. Love
Mhm.
conquers all, and it does. So, as I said, go out there and today and spread the love. Spread the love. Let people know that you are a loving being. You are there to be rectified with. You are there for the example of love. You don't have to wait for anything. You go out there and make it shine. As I say, we go out and make the world a better place. We go out there and shine our brightness out to the world. Let the world know you have a beautiful heart, beautiful mind. All these things that love can conquer. You can make someone else feel better, as you say. If they're going through some things, be there for them, or maybe they're there for you. So go out there and don't let people go through bad times. As I say, sometimes this time of year can be pretty bad. But we have to go out there. It's a new year. It's a new time. It's a new place, and we can go out there and make things happen. And we can be that magical surprise for someone else and show them love. So let's go out there and do that today. Be great at what you do, and have a wonderful day today. Have a great week. Start out the week and have it on a good foot. Think of good things when you go out there. Don't let anything negative get in your life. Just show the love. Show the love. And love is always, love conquers all. And you be in a good place. It's always a good feeling, a good thing, a good position, everything good and great about love. So thank you all very much. And I'll say in ending as I always do, I'll see you all on the beaches and adventures of the world with lots of money in your purses, wallets, pockets, and most of all, those big fat bank accounts. Have a great day. Bye.